it's Hollie with Ivycole Creations, and today this is a long video. I am doing the Get in Shape hop that was created by Shannon, as well as the Baby Got Scraps hop, and I have taken inspiration from Jennifer Kane's absolutely gorgeous layout at the beginning of the video here, and the shape of the week is hexagons. I do not have hexagon dies, so I did all of this by hand. I do have a hexagon punch, but it's only like a little tiny 1-inch one, and obviously I wanted something bigger. So what I did was draw around the little one and then draw around that one so that I could just size it up easily. That's a good trick if you're trying to get things bigger, but you still want to guide, because usually you can eyeball about 1/4 of an inch at a time and get it mostly straight or mostly even. So I went through and I took all of these photos. There's about 21 of them actually. And I hand cut all of them into hexagons after tracing the hexagon onto the back of every photo. And I also cut them down into smaller sizes as well. So I used the big one, and then I did make a smaller one, just slightly smaller, because I figured if they were all the same size, it would start to look a little strange. So I wanted the movement and the change or the uniqueness in all the different sizes. So the Baby Got Scraps is definitely my green and brown bin, and I just went with whatever pieces I felt like at the time. I did a lot more green than brown on this layout, but I did get them all on one layer at least. I was thinking of doing 2, but then decided to just forget it and just go with this. Then, because these are mostly pictures of my son, he had to come and inspect them and tell me all about them and what he remembers from, 4 years ago. So I went through my Vicki Boutin Sugar Rush or Sweet Rush paper pad, and this is the first time I'm really diving into this, so I think I've used 4 pieces of paper now, and I'm excited to start using it. And I found this hexagon paper, which was perfect for this layout, and I was going to use the blue, but then I saw the stripe, and I thought the stripe would be a nice complement to the hexagons, and a little bit more subtle and less bold. So that was my goal here, was just to get these down. And then I didn't like the starkness of how the hexagon paper ended. So what I ended up doing was going through my scraps again and finding these greens, and I just ripped them into strips. I wanted the white edge of the paper because the paper behind the hexagon is white, but the paper behind the stripe is more of a gray. I don't think the base color is actually white. And so I just wanted that white torn edge to really stand out. I found this Wild Whisper cut apart card, and it said just the right mix of chaos and love. And that is what I decided to use as my title. And I love it. I think it describes what's happening in these photos so aptly. So these strips ended up going just along the border of the 2 pieces of paper, just to overlap it. And I don't know, to me it just makes them blend a little bit better. Now this layout took me 3 days to do. So the first day I cut out all of the hexagons and the backings, and then the second day I'm doing this, and I got them all laid out. And then the third day I started assembling things. So I just started sticking photos down. Now, none of them are perfectly straight. They don't all line up exactly. Some photos I put on a different angle than others. I just kind of went with it. I didn't think about what was happening at the end. And I do leave this part in the video so you guys can see that I stuck down 6 of the photos, and those are the larger ones. But the way I put them was I put them facing outwards. So I just swapped them. I moved him in the red t-shirt from the left side to the right side, and then moved those pictures that were on the right side to the left side. So now he's jumping into the center of the page instead of jumping facing outward. I don't know. It just makes my eye happy having it like this. And then I added, I just punched a white hexagon, or I cut a white hexagon and then outlined it in black to create my little journaling space. I think the only thing that's a rectangle on here other than the title is a little piece that of ephemera that ends up getting stuck on here. Everything else is a hexagon. Now, Photoplay had a pandemic kit, and I got a piece, or I got the set of ephemera, and it said Seniors 2020 on this little hexagon, and instead of it saying Seniors, I just covered it up and said Together. And I got the new Tim Holtz little snips. I mean, new to me, obviously, and these are the 7-inch ones. Now, I thought that the blade was going to be longer. The blade is only about 2 inches. I wanted something with like a 5-inch, you know, I wanted a longer blade. So I'm not quite happy with them. I don't find them any more difficult or easy than my little yellow ones. Mainly because I have huge hands, and if you see, those scissors sat right in my palm, and they're the 7-inch scissors. So, so I have huge hands, but really long fingers, and so those handles feel really loose to me for some reason. And I don't know, so I'll have to use them more in order to find out if I can't live without them or not. I have the 49 and Market Art Options washi tape stickers, and I just went through those and found some green little bits. There's some like clip stickers that I used and in green and turquoise, and then a little like label sticker that I decided to put the date on. Now, when I do layouts like this, this is kind of like the first year that I'm doing a lot of these, just because we didn't do anything in 2020. So our events were the same thing over and over again. And this is building forts with pillows, jumping on the couch a lot, and yeah, just having a lot of fun inside. So please don't forget to check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with Baby Got Scraps and the Get in Shape Hop. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you, and thank you for spending your time with me today.